Imagine having this huge structure and wanting to transform it into RAM in no time and effortlessly. Welcome! Generating concrete geometry and adding loads represent about 40 to 50% of the whole design in RAM concept. As a PT designer, you know well the struggling of making that and how much time it takes. So in this tutorial, I will show you how to convert any complicated difficult structure from this into that using my software application in no time. But first of all, you will have ID generator. You will open it and read the ID instructions, then the DXF instructions. It's easy and simple, but you have to follow it well. The DXF file must be in meters and the layer naming is clear, like containing specific keywords. If you are use beam, make it beam with anything else. Column with anything else, and etc. For slab opening on the other. For the geometry rules, columns must be closed polyline without any extrusion, and for circular column it must be circled. For beam and walls, they are line representing the center line. For slab and opening, the same closed polyline. Line loads are lines, area loads, closed polylines, and point are point. When you have a curve or arc and converting it to line or polyline, don't use too many closed space points. Layer purity is very important. Just if you have a beam layer which is line, don't put anything else with it. The same for slab, which is polyline, don't add anything else except the polyline. Remember, your DX file represents your RAM file. If it's clear and clean, you will not have any error in RAM. And you are watching already this video. So let's apply what we have read into an example file. So we have this file, you have this DWG file, and you probably have it in this format. The slab will be like that. If it's like curve, you will find arc maybe, and for drop panel you will find it like polyline. For opening it will be like that. For core wall it will be in this format. The same for beam. Probably it will be in that format. What we want is so simple. When we are creating it and starting, for example, with the slab is polyline as we said, without any extrusion and without curves. It's all polyline, no too many close points. And the name of it is a slab with anything else. The thickness is 300 milli, and for the drop panel is the same, containing a slab with anything else and the thickness behind it. When we are talking about the column, it's a polyline, all in the same layer. As a circular column or circle, and the core is a line representing it with beams. Let's see how, by putting this into it. See, it represents the center line. The same for beam, and the opening are polyline. If you have a line load, it will be line. If you have an area load, it will be area polyline, and point load are points. So it's clear, easy without any complicated things. Just follow the DXF rules. And now let's open our app. First of all, you will have the license file, whether it's free or a trial. So opening the app, you will have like a welcome message showing you some information about it. So let's start. You will have the material data in front of you for the concrete, for the PT. You can modify it. This is the default, and choose whatever you want and save data. Then the window of design code and DXF file will appear. Choose your preferable code and the DXF file. So we will choose our DXF file and process the DXF. Remember the naming that we saw for the slab. For the main slab we have it like that, and the drop panel. So our priority is for the main slab, then for the drop panel, so we'll change it, and the thickness for it is 0.3 and 0.6 for the drop panel, with the dock to be 0. If you want to change it, just change it. And going to beam, we have just a layer of beams with this dimension, so we can change it. Like for weight is 0.25 and for thickness is 0.8. And if we want it meshed as a slab, so we have to change the priority to 3, and 1 and 0 is representing the true or false. So 1 means true and 0 means false. So going to the column, we have just one layer. We will give it a height, all in meters, and the rest, if you want to change, make it 0, like a fixation, roller, below slab, compressible. It's all easy to change. For the wall, we have the height here, the thickness here, which is 0.3, and it's the same for the other. If we want to change, add 0 or 1. For opening, we have fixed priority, we'll not change it. And for the line load, we have a line load 15. So going down, we have 5 zeros here, which indicates fx, fy, fz, mx, my. So we want the fz here. So, and it's a dead, we will add a dead. So our elevation is 0, and in the third 0 we will add 15 kilonewton, and we will leave other as it is. For area load, we have the main one for the slab and added portion. So the main one have like let's say 5 kilonewton, and for live having 2.5, and the added on it in live is 2.5. So in this only region we have 5 kilonewton live and 0 dead in this area. No, not 0, because already 5 is exist, and we will see in RAM what I mean. And in point load, we will add it in FZ also, so we will add 50 kilonewton. So it's easy, simple. It's ready now. Just press generate object in RAM and choose your location, and then it will processing. So the time of processing depends on how complicated is your slab, your structure, and also on your PC properties. So just relax and it will be ready. And now it's ready. Just open folder and close. We'll open the folder. So we have our RAM file is ready. Just open it and we will see our structure. First of all, for the criteria, we will find the material we applied here with the names and properties. The design code here is what we chose. So for the structure itself, we will find it ready as we add. If we choose the top, we'll find it 0.6 and the priority is change it. Also opening, and that's the wall. For the column, let's see it. See 1 and 0 representing this tick. So our structure is simply created and already meshed. You will find it meshed ready, and let's take a look about the loads. Dead loads are here. This is 0 because we didn't add, but already we have 5 kilonewton here. The main one we add, and this is the added on it. In dead is 0, and in live it's 2.5 the main one, and added here on it 2.5. So the total of this region in live is 5 and in dead is 5. As you see, everything created. The geometry is ready, the loads are ready, and the mesh is ready. You can just run it, and let's take a look about anything like a moment or something like that. What we can choose, trace design, yeah, and it's totally ready for continue designing, like adding support line and the cables, and it will be so easy. So that's it. For more information, inquiries, just send me an email, and I will put the details in the email. And I hope this video is helpful, easy. Just contact me for getting your free trial, and thank you so much for watching.